Hello and welcome to another round of Spudventures. This week we are back in the city of Seattle 2054 for another round of Shadowtrot, session 14. So take it away, Digo Dragon.
Thank you, Spud. Welcome back for another exciting adventure. And we have, as of course, Icebreaker as GreatDinn, Earth Pony Operative. Yeah, we'll go with that.
One of these days you'll get it right.
Nebula Flare as AvisEcho, Kirin Solarian.
Spoilers, I'm actually a deer.
O's as Wing Cat, Changeling Mechanic.
Have some self-forging shaped pastries.
Lethe as the Stratavarian, Changeling Mystic.
Which way do we go from here? That which is clear.
Nivix as DreadPriest, Unicorn Biohacker.
You ever wonder why we're here?
Play games. And Smirkfluff as Xencarn, Griffon Soldier.
It's to shoot people. That's why we're here.
My apologies.
I thought the question was, why are we here in this canyon?
Oh.
Yep.
The answer is then still to shoot people.
To find cantaloupes.
Gone.
And now a quick news bulletin. Seattle has been left puzzled on how best to begin the trial for Yakuza boss and mastermind Sudoku Roshi. The crazy 8th District Court is chest deep sifting through the backgammon of evidence for the coming trial, and pooling a jury from the checkered lot of possible ponies summoned seems like a crapshoot. Governor Buckhaven said that Sudoku is in deep trouble by making himself public enemy numero uno for his long, rummy crime spree, driving the police bonkers and leaving many businesses broken under his monopoly of racketeering. Buckhaven has promised that with residents hungry as a hippo for justice, this operation will take the risk to see payday, using a winning stratego that will financially scrabble the Yakuza boss. The clues point to the dominoes of Sudoku's criminal empire going kerplunk, and Sudoku himself headed for life behind bars with no dice on parole. And now, another full house block of your favorite musical hits.
I counted 15 to 20. How many did you guys count?
The chessmaster, isn't he?
Shit!
Oh,
Well done.
Holy shit!
I think
Well
he's gonna.
done.
Oh,
Well, I guess the session's over, y'all.
sounds like a challenge for Din.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I think
Outpun it.
Spawn was not too happy.
So, good luck topping that, y'all.
Hey, we'll
How
try.
many bird
We'll
puns am I
try.
gonna have to look up now?
All of them.
Din, you just gotta wing it.
I will tar and feather you right here and now.
Can we stop
Alright.
squawking about this and get it done?
Yeah, when they argue puns, it's just time to duck.
All right. So it is January 23rd, a Friday. You have acquired some items from Dr. Bunsen's apartment that she asked for, and she has a plan for you all to sneak into the laboratory to rescue Nebby's parents, if we are up for this.
I believe so. I believe we're mostly waiting to head back that way.
No, we got all this info. I think it's time to do something completely different.
It's up to
Okay.
you.
How about we watch and try to see if we can film the court date as a pay-per-view.
Snail racing.
Can we watch Hoofball? I think the extra special bowl is today.
No, it's the Superb Owls on today.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one of those royalty things. They got the Superb Owl out.
I don't remember what sports are.
Me neither.
Now the character be back in a second.
That's a lie. Icebreaker knows sports. She's a Bloodhawks fan for life. I was going to say something. Oh, Strat, actually, I think you're probably right in that Icebreaker is definitely setting something up for, like, commentary on this trial. I don't know if it's her doing it necessarily, but it might be someone in her crew.
Looking forward to it.
All right. I'm assuming you're getting in touch with Dr. Bunsen for all this.
Yeah.
Probably.
As
Okay.
we need to.
Well, she offers that she has a pretty decent plan to get you all into the facility if you are up for beating up some medic officers.
I don't trust anything that comes out of this lady's mouth. I hope you understand this.
It's fair to be
How much does
distrusting.
she care about her future reputation with Shirawase and her continued employment?
I mean, she's got mad skills. She can take her.
There's a dozen places that'd hire her in a second
Yeah.
for a jumping ship, so she's got a pretty stable elsewhere. And this
So
is
she doesn't care too much if this gets back to her.
Well, I mean, rescuing specimens from a laboratory probably would look bad on her and she'd probably be summoned to HR. But given how important she is to the company, I don't think they're just going to fire her on the spot. They'd probably demote her for a little while.
No, they're going to give her a slap on the wrist, take away her security detail for about a week, and then she's going to get it back, and no one's going to complain about it after the fact because everyone's going to forget because that's how corporate works.
She's not
Sounds
wrong.
about
you know.
right.
And she's not worried about the other sense of getting fired.
Nah, she won't get fired. Someone underneath her will get fired for their fuck up.
All right. Well, if you want her idea, this is how it is. She has a very good medical package through Shirawase, including a crash carriage account. She can set off her account badge to summon a crash carriage ambulance to her rescue. When it shows up, you all can go beat up the medics, steal their van, and take it to the lab at the hospital that Nebby's parents are being held in.
And the lab would let in a crash carriage ambulance because...
Well, it is a research hospital, and because you acquired Dr. Bunsen's security badge, she can give that to you all to use to operate the security doors and elevators to get to the lab itself.
We could be using the same thing as do with the carriage as a transporting them out as well, under the pretext of there's something wrong medically.
So we're taking them out of a hospital because there's something wrong medically.
We're taking them to a specialist. That's because this is a generalist hospital, correct? That they're being held at?
It's a research hospital.
Research, not a direct medical hospital.
Right.
So there we go.
Counts of it, if you want to get technical.
What?
It still would technically count as a general hospital.
Okay.
Research also counts in.
Fair enough.
How
You-
difficult
you-
would it be to paint up one of our current vehicles as an ambulance?
I don't think. Let's go with getting more wheels. That sounds like a good thing.
I'm just picturing like Nivix in his little tiny clown car showing up with like the ambulance symbol on the side, you know, honk, honk, here with a patient. And they're like squished in the back seat, you know.
I don't know what's worse, the idea of someone trying that or the idea of that being acceptable because there are gig ambulances.
You know,
You never know.
Oh god, no. Please don't let me Uber an ambulance.
Uber and India.
cheaper than an actual ambulance.
It would be.
On to Uber an ambulance, you can lift an ambulance.
I wonder how much it would cost to let someone bleed out in the back of my car then. I'm gonna have to look this up. Would you have to
Depends
have
on whether or not you're responsible for it, I guess.
Yeah, would you have to have insurance for that? God damn it! I want to. I have all these questions now. But I vote we steal an ambulance purely because that just sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's probably the best option if we do want to sneak in.
And the other thing is that we would be able to potentially retheme this because these ambulances would probably be up to corporate codes. We could use this and either like between repainting, recutting for this or that, use this for other operations of getting in through this way.
I don't know why I have the sneaking suspicion something bad is gonna.
Listen,
You
plan for the
don't
worst.
say.
Because something bad always happens.
Yeah.
Oh,
like-
right.
Plan for the worst, so when it happens, you're pleasantly surprised, and you're in range to kick it.
Right, that's what I said last.
Exactly. So we go in expecting the worst, and we have plenty of people willing to kick the ever-living crud out of very, very deserving people.
Oakley dokley. So if we're going to go steal this ambulance, Dr. Bunsen recommends this park in the Fort Lewis area to stage this because it's nice and secluded. There's not a lot of surveillance, and it's not too far from the hospital.
All right, we need to beat up Dr. Bunsen just to make it look convincing.
Dr. Bunsen's already regretting yet another life choice.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, this would be a perfect moment, except Nebby just still does not want to be visibly seen by this woman. I can't.
I just have a thought.
Okay.
Could I get my hands on some DMSO?
Can you get your hands on DMSO? You know, you could probably get 2 doses.
For the
Just
soy people
so-
in the back.
Yeah, I was going to say, just so everyone's on the same page of what this is.
Dimethyl sulfoxide?
I believe that is a thing, yes. But it is a thing that can be added to allow chemicals to be absorbed through the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Knockout patch time. Because think about it, it makes sense. You know, brew up an anesthetic or a knockout drug, mix it with DMSO, and soak some patches in it.
Sure.
Knock the medics out. Leave them with a hangover.
I would be okay with this. The less bodies, the better.
Yep. All right. So we're ready to stage this?
I think so.
I guess.
You sound a little unsure, but I'm sure that
Sure, why not?
sure, why not? Okay.
Giving reluctant sighs and is just sure, fine, and he'll hang in the background with his stun rifle.
All right.
I like to think that Nebula has spent this entire endeavor under a chair,
Okay.
so it's been a very uncomfy ride.
Well, the doctor has her own vehicle, so she'll take that so that you don't have to worry about it. Okay. And I'm going to share a map here. Okay, this is a little bathroom stop in the park. Dr. Bunsen is pretending to be injured and lying out there in the ambulance where it's pulling up. If you want to set yourselves up somewhere else other than where I stashed you, you're welcome to do so real quick.
What kind of neighborhood is this?
This is a very rural area. You are not going to get a lot of people around.
Lethe is probably going to be sort of more like it's just some trees over here or whatnot, right?
Yes.
She'd probably be there, sort of looking like a sort of an oath purdy vagrant, just sort of snoozing for things.
Snoozing for things. Very well.
Yep. Let's see. Disguise real quick. Okay.
We're on a mission, so I guess Ragdoll will sit over here and look like a vagrant herself.
You don't have to look pretty. You actually have to look the opposite of that.
Am I ugly?
Oh Lord!
Wow.
Hey, there's no mirrors nearby.
I am a transient pony.
Yes,
That is
you-
the only way to describe it.
All right.
O's is just a random Pegasus camouflaged into branches, green colored.
Okay. Go ahead, everybody, roll your initiatives.
Hang on, let me get my positioning quick.
Mm-hmm.
Time to do some roof sniping with pistol.
Yeah, I got my sniper ready, but I'm cross positioned.
And there we go. All right. Everybody is gonna go before the medics, so this is going to be a surprise round.
Oh boy.
Really?
Really? All right. The medics show up. They get out of the van. They are armed. And they notice Dr. Bunsen, so that's going to be where they're going to head. Not really paying attention to the napping Lethe right now. So, Oz, you go first.
It's one hit, right?
That's one hit.
Not quite a one-hit takedown, but yeah, he's resigned to the job. He's doing it.
Okay.
Actually, I need to be within an actual square proper, so that would be that one. I didn't realize I was in the wrong between.
It's all right. Nivix, you are next.
Okay. And now we get to figure out how to actually roll with this for the Wraith Rifle.
Wraith Russell.
So I got it. So it's a sniper. And it's loaded with the happy juice.
Yep. Looks like that's going to be a hit.
Yep. And this is the entangled encumbered check.
Okay. That's fortitude, correct?
Yes.
It is a 17.
DC is 15. So you have encumbered right now.
Alrighty. Enjoy your encumbered. Alright. Gonna stay in sniping position there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those I'll provide the happy juice for now.
Alright. Icebreaker.
I am a perfectly normal transient, just running away from all this violence in a straight
Okay.
line. That's my turn.
Okay. Smirkfluff.
Cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot the one I'm pointing at, I suppose.
Number 2.
If it decides it wants to let me roll, which it hopefully does.
Oh.
Cool.
Okay.
Bloop. Oh. Lame.
Was that both damages? Or that looks like just
Oh,
one?
right. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
sorry.
You hit twice.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, it
both.
was both.
That's hilarious. Okay. Lethe.
Okay, let's see. Make sure movement is. Okay, it would be a charge here, so she sort of actually try this one because it's up close. So yep. Okay. Let's see attacks. Well. Miss unfortunately. 7-6. Nope.
And Nebula.
Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Okay. Not the sneakiest.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm melee. I have no range
Yeah.
whatsoever.
I was gonna say, is it, there's a lip and all you just see is Nebby's horn sticking over it.
That's the Jaws thing. Da, 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 da.
No, I was thinking it's like dun 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 dun, but actually actively saying it out loud.
Well, I was going to go with Nebby. Nebby.
No, because that's telling.
Yeah.
She still does not want to be seen by Bunsen. This is very difficult.
Lol.
All right. Medic 1 going to shoot back at Smirk. And
Feel
that's going
free
to
not
be
to do that.
Well, they nodded. And they not hit, so they're going to run to the corner here and take cover.
Reasonable.
Medic 2. Did I get that? Trying to go for Nivix, if I can scroll. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
And
I was just flipping over to see what other inhibitors I have in my inventory.
Yeah.
And it's like Super Serum, level 20. I could basically raise someone from the dead with a serum.
and that is a miss. All right. Medic 3, who's encumbered, is we'll shoot Smirkfluff. Or not. I don't think they can move very far. I think encumbered only means that. And finally, the last one is just gonna punch Lethe in the face. Well.
Oh!
I mean, I knew it with the dice.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. Dr. Bunsen, who was faking an injury, is going to get up and shoot Medic 4.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
Same
Yeah.
wavelength.
Oz, you're next.
Some medic just dared to punch his sister. There's only one response.
Death.
Uh-oh. That's a heck of a response.
Death.
Or more correctly, on the floor jittering from electric shocks.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah, there's a reason Oz carries a non-lethal weapon.
that medic is just writhing on the ground. Nivix.
Yeah, I'll move up and then use something else.
Okay.
I will needle rifle.
Medic 3. Okay.
Yep, and no additionals added.
Okay. I see a hit. All right. 3 is wounded. Icebreaker. You continuing your run?
Icebreaker is going to make a hard turn, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. She's gonna dive in the truck.
I was going to say, are you trying to do a flying kick?
Is that allowed? Am I allowed to try and run and dive into the ambulance?
They didn't close and lock the doors. They didn't expect an ambush, sure. So, yeah, you can dive right in.
Okay. I would like to start hot wiring the car.
Well, the car is on.
Oh, I don't even need to do that. Cool.
Yeah.
Good to know.
It is on. It's running. Keys in the ignition. I mean, they expected just to come pick up a patient and get going to the hospital.
Well, that's good. I hope the one in front moves soon then.
Oh, dear Lord.
Smirk.
Yep. Well, They're not gonna need to move. Don't worry about it.
I was going to say at this point, Ragdoll can just lean out and just peg 2 or 3, just like leaning out the window with the pistol.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Number 2 is now on the ground in not a very good condition. Ow.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go. Out of your way. Problem solved.
Okay, well,
Nice.
that one's gone. She'll move up and...
Well, they're on the ground. They're not out of the way of the car.
No.
Yep. But yeah, she's going to make sure this one's try to hopefully efficiently dealt with. I can see how this is going to be for me.
I was going to say, I think we need to start carrying like a baseball bat or something.
That's Nebula.
Mm,
Why is that saying +1 now?
Your stealth
Can
has
can I negotiate rolling athletics to barrel into the back of the truck?
well, you can athletics to get down from the roof and then just run the rest of the way.
Is that even enough space? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Eh. Athletics to give me like a jump so I'm a little bit closer? Maybe?
Without breaking your legs, you can, yeah.
Why not?
You are jumping off a building.
Hello!
Then again, somehow you manage to just leaf on the wind your way down to the ground. And you make it.
I'm fairly certain you said leaf, but I just heard leaf.
Yeah, she didn't lease her way on the wind.
don't mind the small child jumping into the back of the ambulance.
Right? Okay. Medic number 1. You need to switch targets. You got somebody in melee, so you are going to hit Lethe. Or not. Do I risk the attack of opportunity?
Do it.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, gonna do it. Lethe, attack of opportunity. That's gonna hit.
Kill her!
Yikes.
Wham!
Yeah, that's a good parting shot right there.
Is there a trip check with that?
No, sadly not.
That's Sentinel and that don't exist.
Medic 3. Yeah, why not? You can still shoot, right? That would be no.
No, you can't shoot.
Can, yes. Should they? Apparently not.
And you start moving this way.
Got that color.
Okay. Bunsen, that one's getting away. Wow. Okay, Bunsen managed to hit, but not dead yet. O's.
Okay, sneak out along the branch, still staying in the tree, but getting back to within range of a rifle. So it's only going to be a single shot since he moved. And moving through off his aim.
Yeah. Okay, Nivix.
And I'm at 65, and I'm trying to remember the range bands thing. So
It's -2 per range increment.
Yeah.
okay, so using the needle rifle with a range of 60 means it'll be a 0 for a full attack.
Okay. I don't think that mattered.
No, it didn't.
Holy mollies. That one's dropped.
Yeah, and at this point, it's no mechanical thing, but narratively, he's loaded it with trank juice.
Yeah, well, that one's taking a nice nap in the dirt. Icebreaker.
Okay. We've got one. Where
Where are the bodies? I don't actually want to run anybody over.
One's pretty much right in front of you. So at this point, you got to go for medic 1, and we'll worry about the van later.
Yeah.
If you put the van in reverse, you won't hit anyone.
Yeah, nobody's behind the van, so.
Nebby is fully in.
Yeah, Nebby's inside.
Hanging off the back.
Yes,
Can
you will not run over Nebula.
Okay.
You can't run over me. I will run over the ambulance.
Can I reverse and put the let me pull up a pointer. Can I reverse in such a way that I put the van like here?
I was gonna say, are
Where
you basically
Nebby's-
gonna try scooping the combat medic into the back of the van?
Well, at the very least, getting Nebby into range.
Yeah, easily.
Okay, then I would like to do that.
Okay, no check necessary for that. It's easy to back up.
Okay, cool. I will delete this.
Now you can leave it there just for reference.
Okay.
Since I can't move the ambulance itself, it's static.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to work on that sometime. Smirkfluff.
Neat. Time to start shooting, though. Time to quickly just go 5, 10, 15, 20.
I will bet you that medic dies before I even get to try.
That would be terrible, wouldn't it?
I see a hit.
Yeah, 1 hit. That's something. Yep, there you go.
Called it. Listen, I didn't think I was actually going to do damage today anyway.
Okay. No, seeing to that, she's going to make sure they're all stable for things. No need to have them bleed out.
Right.
Freaking
Okay.
120
Right
range.
there
on
with
this
Tighter.
thing is insane. 120 range is broken.
All right. So you have the area secured. So you can tie up the medics if you want.
Yep.
Let's do that and put them in the building.
Yep, into the bathroom they go.
And because we have just a bit of time, Nivix is going to have some fun turning them into pinatas.
Ow.
Well, one of them's going to be, hanging upside down like a spider web, sort of look. Another one's
their blood going to their head. You're going to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, fair point.
They'll be fine. And if they're not, it's not really our problem.
Well, they'll be found at the end of the day by the cleaning crew, so.
That is way too long.
Yeah,
to hang someone upside down.
They are
Yeah,
dead.
fair.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's, hooves tied together with, the hooves up in the air. So not quite hog-tied, but close.
All right.
Okay, also for
And
some kind of blanket or something for Nebula to hide under before Bunsen
You
gets in
can't find
visual
her.
range.
I rolled a 23 for a reason.
Yeah.
My brain,
And-
for whatever reason, decided, oh, hey, Newton's Cradle made it 4 people.
The sad part is that I've been inside an ambulance bus multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
I was working volunteer, so I know exactly where she could hide. There's a lot of fun places you can hide in an ambulance bus.
Indeed.
Are you
Yeah.
saying an ambulance could easily hide a body? Who knew?
And just as
hide a
a
lot of children's bodies.
All right. Dr.
Dr.
Dr. Bunsen does 2 things. First, she takes the 4 medical jackets off the prisoners and throws them out at you guys. You guys can pick and choose who wants to be a medic today.
Can the changelings make clothing or no? Did we ever establish that?
I have specialized clothing that lets me shift, but it takes a little bit of programming. So that's something. But being able to see like how the clothing looks and all, it's something anyone with computers could do to make me look that way. So I'm good on clothing.
You're putting on
Someone with computers, you say?
Yep.
Yeah. So we've got, 3 disguisers. Nivix does not have the bioskin yet.
No one is going to believe this child is a doctor.
I was about to say, there was no way. Motherfucker, you asshole. I'm clipping your nails later.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Okay,
going to say,
Cat.
are we
Cat's
going
an
to fit
asshole today.
Smirkfluff into the fourth coat?
No.
And what's
I
the
do-
second thing Bunsen does?
Put it on.
What I was getting at is there are 6 of us. One of us doesn't need a jacket. The other one definitely can't wear a jacket and pull off it as a disguise. So there are enough jackets for all of us.
Oh, I was wondering if Bunsen was going to, mask up and join.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yeah, what is she doing,
No!
actually? That's a good point.
Is
We
she
s-
coming along with us?
I will set this whole bus on fire.
The
Well, no,
ambulance
if she
went
do-
out. The ambulance went out to get Dr. Bunsen. Dr. Bunsen has to go back with the ambulance.
Yeah.
I'm going
But Dr. Bunsen doesn't have to be the Dr. Bunsen to go back
Yeah.
to the ambulance.
to at least pretend to be.
Yeah, but do we really trust her to be wandering around by herself?
No, but I don't want her in the car with me.
Do we trust her to go
We
back to a
pretend to be
Shirawase
Bunsen.
facility?
Smirkfluff, put the coat on.
Look,
Here's Dr. Bunsen's defense. She will attract attention because everybody knows her.
yeah, but she's already been kidnapped once, and from the few times we've met her, I don't actually trust her to not be a complete moron.
She will meet you there. You can disguise one of you, because you got 2.5 changelings, to be a Dr. Bunsen just to get in the front door, and then switch disguise quickly. Use her badge to get to her lab.
Hey, you
All
know
right,
what?
then Oz is taking her form with step 30.
I mean, we could just knock her out. I mean, she's in an ambulance. She doesn't exactly need to be conscious.
And then, just like the visual as, you're saying that Nivix's rifle just slowly rises.
See, Nivix gets it.
I'm going to start crying.
Dr. Bunsen may cry too.
Dr. Bunsen, how do you feel about a medically induced coma?
But no, in all seriousness, I don't trust her on her own while we're trying to break into a Shirawase lab. Because that seems like prime, oh yeah, I'll meet you there just after I make this totally unsuspicious phone call to this guy. Don't worry about it. And then when we get there, it's just security everywhere.
Well,
I can't trust her as far as I can throw her. I just don't want her in the car with me.
Okay, what if you're in the cab? I'm sure the cab is slightly different. You wouldn't be in the same space.
We could put her in the cab. Oh, wait. No, that's dumb. You're right.
Well, if you're hiding, do we know where you are beyond in the vehicle? If you've...
It's going to be, like Nivix is looking around, opens a cabinet, closes it.
You assume
But-
she's in a cabinet.
but yeah,
Spoilers, she's D.
I know what we can do.
mhm.
Nebby, you want to learn how to drive?
Oh,
You're
dear
not
God.
teaching Nebula how to drive.
What? You just
I'm
mad because
not
you don't know how to
here.
drive?
I can drive better than you can. I don't have hooves.
You also don't have any style.
Ooh.
Coming
That's
from
pretty
you looking like that, I'd feel bad, but I don't.
Ooh, it's getting personal here.
Yeah, I don't think Smirkfluff got Icebreaker back for the comments earlier.
I'm not even gonna try.
Listen, Smirkfluff has no image. It's been destroyed. Anyway. Is she coming or what? I'll just cry in my hiding place.
Yeah, are you going to force her along, or is she taking her own car?
I honest Smirk would probably be more comfortable with her coming along with us, so we can keep an eye on her. Because
It would make it easier to get by with her, like, coming back with this way. Because that way, if one of us were to disguise as her, we'd potentially have the issue of running into someone she knows, but we don't. With her there, and just sort of either not up for speaking or just to recover in a nice spot, she can basically to get rid of worries about someone that one of us would screw up with.
Also, if it's a trap, human shield.
That's the unsaid, yes.
One thing.
I think she's got to go with us.
All right. Taking her along.
All right. In
But
that
yeah,
case,
she'll go in the cab with whoever's driving. So that
I guess
Oz
Ice
will be
is
up front.
driving. I guess.
Oz is driving.
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so y'all pile in. And go ahead and delete all tokens here. Close this map. We're done with that. All right. You drive down the road to the hospital. Dr. Bunsen gives you the directions over there. And you reach the hospital. It is located at the Fort Lewis Mechanized Training Base.
So this is the hospital that has the people doing the one thing that our good friend that we rescued came from. Yes?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
By the way, is anyone talking Oz out of looking like Dr. Bunsen?
Yes, we would with Bunsen there. We wouldn't need that.
Yeah.
We just one of the other medics he can choose
Okay.
from.
Then Oz is looking like whichever medic he has the badge for.
Oh, wow.
God, I just had the thought. I don't have a decent disguise mode, but
I want to go to the rocket launch facility. No actual reason.
Oh no, we do not let Nebby get out of our sight as best we can.
You don't even know where I am. Good
As
luck.
best we can.
I cannot believe they have a whole facility for rocket launching mountains.
Exactly. I want to launch the Alps into space.
Wait a minute. So that diagram with like Tsar Bomba's explosion on it, they shot that mountain?
Oh, dear. All right. You pull up to the guard post, and the guard kind of steps out, and, you hand over a badge just so they can look at you, to scan it real quick without even paying much attention, and open the gate for you.
Just like a real hospital.
So entering, you pass a tank parked on the side of the road. Yes, that tank is occupied. It is running, and they are basically Overwatch for the gate.
So what you're saying is we're getting a tank at the end of this.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay, I gotta find.
I'll take that challenge.
Dibs.
I can't believe y'all are like tank, and not helicopter.
I can already fly. Why do I need a helicopter?
Because you
VTOL.
don't have spinning death blades for wings, okay?
This
Maybe
is
I
true.
do. You don't know my life.
Wow.
Yet. Someone's going to get implants later.
Helicopter
Replacing
implants?
your wings with helicopter rotors. You're welcome.
That seems very bad for your spine.
We're
Just get
replacing
another
your
spine.
too.
It's fine.
We're making you into Griffin Wolverine.
Griffin.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah, I'm actually aiming to get the wing implant when I have, enough money to get the Dragonic one and, high enough level to get the Dragonic one.
I
Oh
can't
my
believe
gosh.
you said Griffin Wolverine when in actuality it would be Griffin Tails. Because that's what the helicopter wings would be. It would be tails.
Can't unsee that. Okay. So,
Everything about that image is horrifying, and I hate you.
Great news. That makes Nebby Sonic.
How to delete internet?
Delete in.
How do you delete a person?
Assassination. That's easy.
Jeff Hardy knows the answer.
so you reach
Wrestling
the,
reference.
you reach the ER section, and I assume that's where you're going, since you are the ambulance.
I
All
mean,
right.
we could just try and park in in the field, I guess. Just go to the gun range and be like, yeah, no, wait, well, we need to be. It's fine.
Okay. Are you going to fake a patient, or are you going to, like, shove Doctor into the gurney?
I'm just going to shove her into a gurney.
Yeah.
Okay. You shove her onto the gurney and get her out the back door, and you're all gonna just walk right in like you belong.
We definitely belong here. You can't prove that we don't.
Well, you get into the ER, and the doctor whispers to you all, the freight elevator at the end of the hall is what you want.
Well, we get on the freight elevator then.
Yay! Nice and efficient.
Yeah. You're going down the hall. There's like patients on the left that look like they had some accidents and driving vehicles. Patients on the right that had accidents with the shooting range. Somebody who probably ate something wrong at the mess hall, throwing up in a bucket. Sense motive on what, the doctor?
Yeah. From where I can hear, I can't trust her as far as I could throw her, as I've stated.
Yeah, you can't really get a read on her, but Oz, you can tell that she seems to know her way around here, and seems like she's leading you in the right direction.
I'm like hiding
to the rest of the party.
Okay.
Where is Nebby at the moment, actually?
I'm under the gurney.
Under the gurney.
Yep. All right. Fair enough.
As you get to the elevator, a doctor stops you all. Where are you taking this patient?
Inside.
Fourth floor surgical.
And on a sense motive of 2, he believes you that you're going to surgical, and he's like, okay, yeah, pushes the button, open the door for you, and just walks away.
Just disembodied voice.
Yeah, no, none of the people he could see said that.
I rolled a total of 2.
Wow.
You know?
Fun fact, the 4th floor
Session
tends
is
to be
going
surgical
grand.
floor.
Dear
This
Fantasy
session's going
Grounds,
grand.
you really know how to make my games interesting. Okay. You get into the elevator, and you've got basically 8 floors here. ER for the first floor. 2nd is surgery and labs. 3rd is patient, inpatient beds and such like that. Same with the 4th. 5th, offices, data server. 6th is biology lab. 7th is other surgery and testing. And the 8th is executive suites. And Dr. Bunsen kind of slides out her badge to someone and says, swipe it and hit the button for 6th floor.
Oz does exactly that.
Okay.
Sorry to ask this. Can I get a quick repeat of what each floor is?
Yeah, first one is ER.
Okay.
2nd is surgery.
All right.
3rd and 4th are inpatient beds, basically.
Okay.
5th is your general offices and your data server.
All right.
6th is a biology lab.
Alrighty.
7th is other surgery and testing.
And 8th is executive suites.
Yes.
Thank you.
And we're heading for the biolab.
Yep.
I just tossed it in the tabletop roleplay real quick, so I was.
Okay. That works. All right. You get up to 6th floor thanks to the card, because without the card, you can't get any higher than the 5th. On the 6th floor, the doors open, and you find yourself in a kind of wide area, sort of like a receiving room. To your left is biology labs. To the right, patient ward. And right in front of you is a security station. You see that the station controls doors to both wings. The station is also strangely left unmanned. There's no one there. And the security office behind this station, the door is left open.
What kind of cameras are about?
Standard security cameras, closed circuit.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the security center? Because we'll probably need to make a stop there.
We're
right in front of it.
Did we happen to grab the weapons of, or did anyone happen to grab the weapons of the ambulance?
Yes, I asked that, and Din said, or Digo, I should
Digo.
say, said 4 basic auto rifles.
Okay. Then we should probably have those, and one of us should probably draw them.
Okay.
I'll have Icebreaker draw hers, I guess, since it's part of the disguise. Because I don't trust it, especially since if this is where our kirin friend came from, then yeah.
True enough. And the other thing is, am I picking up any, as we sort of get nearer to the security station, am I picking up any people that are like conscious or any thoughts for that matter? Or is it, again, that kind of weird silence beyond just what's within normal range?
You're picking up 2 conscious thoughts in the biology lab area.
Okay, but nothing in the security station.
No, nothing in security station.
Okay, yeah, whoever is going to be going in first with the security station, she just sort of shake her head, there's nothing there. And sort of go to make sure about the 2 in the biolab to make sure they're okay at least.
Oz steps into the security station then, cautiously, in case there's like a door alarm.
Okay.
Nothing happens?
Nothing happens. You can see into the office. The office has a large computer with 20 screens for security cameras. All 20 screens say offline right now. And there is
Oh boy.
security guard slumped dead in his chair in front of the camera feed station.
Oz takes a look. How was this guy killed?
Bullet to the back of the head.
Oz shows the bullet hole to the party.
Yeah, and the people that are in the one place that she was picking up, the 2, how are they when she goes to sort of inspect?
When you get closer,
yeah,
you hear what sounds like a gun firing twice, but muffled. You know, like a silencer's on it. So it's doo, doo.
Yeah, Lethe is going to be trying to get that door open, and sort of until they're sort of towards anyone that's sort of within range for her. They're in here. Hurry.
Tries to get those security cameras online.
Okay, roll me computers.
Okay, I was going to say computers check reserves are just off.
Okay, so
Bye. Bye.
Okay, with a 29, someone has physically broken the lines for the cameras in the computer system, so it will not work without extensive repairing the system. So this entire floor has no security camera footage whatsoever.
Oz steps out of the office with his rifle out. Just okay, we have combat.
Lethe is still trying to get into the door. What would you need me to try to do?
You can use the office. The security office still has the door controls working, so you can do it that way.
Yeah, she sort of try to get whoever's nearest to there. She's right at the door to go in, and sort of get the door open.
Oz takes that and just slams the door open button. All doors on this level open.
All doors open. Okay.
It's a weird thing to have in a security office.
But that, or it's a lot of just running the hose across the various.
Basically, yeah.
Running head into door. Do not stop me. I will catch fire.
Do not stop me. I will catch fire.
I'm not kidding.
I stop you by moving the door out of your way.
No, I will melt a hole through this door.
The door.
There is no goddamn door.
Can I have the door open and try to dodge her so that she just goes through?
Yeah, you could do that. That's not a problem.
Okay, the door dodges.
You don't let me have any fun. Let me melt the goddamn door.
All right. I'm going to open a new map. So just warning in case you guys have a lot of images open. You don't want to crash. All right.
So Nebby was playing chicken with the door?
Chicken with the door. All right. You walk into awkwardness.
Yeah. No.
No!
So the white mare there was shot dead twice in the chest. And yeah, you see a second Dr. Bunsen, and this one kind of looks up and is a little shocked to see you all.
Right. Stun them both. No questions asked. We just bag them both. Sort this out later.
Yeah, this one was willing to kill. Was this person unarmed?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's willing to kill an unarmed. We've got a clear target.
We shoot them both and let God sort it out.
Okay, I was going to say, let Nivix have, the first action before Lethe really pops in.
Well, she and Nebby were both at the front door, so I imagine both of them are probably moving forward very, very quickly at whomever is doing the shooting. And shooting on an unarmed person like that, no. That's a no-no.
That is
so.
Okay.
Because I have just one thing to say. Shockmouth.
Do you go into Shockmouth?
I'm going to Shockmouth.
Okay. All right. Nebula screams something in Sylvan. And looks like Lethe owes an icebreaker.
Oh yeah, we understand it.
Yep.
Yep.
It seems sort of reasonable. At the same time, I don't think Arista is a changeling.
Well, listen, Arista did a lot of things.
Yeah.
Okay, Nivix, you're gonna do the Shockmouth?
Yep, I'm just going to surprise Shockmouth.
Okay, roll damage.
That one.
I would literally not put it past her, considering how unstable she is. Like, biologically unstable.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Let's be honest.
All right.
15 out of 18 possible.
And that is a, reflex save for half?
Yeah.
That's probably not going to do it.
By 1 point does.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's stated as reflex save 11. I'm double checking the stats though. Okay, yeah, it's saying fixed 11. So
okay.
So that's 8 damage. But it's a, surprise shock. I got it off. And
yeah.
now we just dogpile.
Actually, Arista will drop the gun.
Called it! Told you!
I won't fight you if you won't fight me. I mean.
Do you plan on killing anyone else?
That depends. Are they going to try to kill me first?
I am here for one thing only. And if you get in my way, Nirik, I will burn you to the ground!
Arista actually is a little surprised by that and steps back.
Lethe is stepping forward. Yeah, very definitely. And
did this nurse have a weapon?
No, nope. She was unarmed.
Unarmed.
Yeah, she just took 2 to, the chest, as Lethe is going to very much, I think at this point, go for the swing, because she just killed technically an innocent here. She didn't have to. She made her choice. Oh wait, I forgot to target, yeah.
She won't even dodge, so just roll damage.
Okay.
Those is, for the record, keeping the real Dr. Bunsen back away from all of this.
And also keeping, in case she tries to get away from this until we solve what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smirk's just gonna follow Nebby because that seems like a solid plan at the moment.
We're literally just shivering Nivix running around right now.
Just make sure she doesn't burn the place down.
Yeah. Dr. Bunsen from the
no
gurney
promises.
kind of points down the hall. You want to keep going all the way to the end, past the big door, and then make a left. And it'd be the last one on the right, if there's still one left them.
The nurse is dead, though. Yes, rather than just dying.
Yeah, nurse is dead.
Yeah. Lethe is right there, ready to swing again if she tries to move or do
I don't actually
anything.
know where I'm going.
So, did she threaten your life in some way? Is that why you killed her?
She had a Unity implant. I needed to get rid of witnesses.
So you're not against killing people who can do you no harm, huh?
I will kill whoever I need to in order to get to my goal.
People like you are almost worse than the Megacorps. I'm just gonna walk past this and open one of these other doors, see what else is going on.
Okay. What else is going on? Sorry.
No worries.
I think the door that Bunsen was saying is to the right of where Nebby is right now, just that blank area.
In I don't know which way. Up, down.
Up.
Oh. Like I heard everything that happened.
Yeah,
I swear I did.
I think
but
it is
now
that
it's
one.
like in those 2 seconds after, it just left my brain. I'm like, where am I going?
It's one of those two, so
I assure myself I'm going the right way.
You are going a direction.
You're going a direction, but you are facing the wrong direction. South, not north.
Okay.
That north door is labeled the bathroom.
I promise that Nebula knows where she's going. Avis has no idea where she's going.
It's cool.
I was going to say,
Stand.
check the color of the bathroom.
Okay.
No,
That is not necessary right now.
Later. Priorities.
All right.
It-
Before I open the door, is everybody else just going to kind of mill about with Arista, or are you going to take her with you? What are you going to do with her?
Well,
Right
as
now,
she-
Nivix is, keeping her and Bunsen, covered as best he can.
Lethe is
Basically-
making sure if she does anything, she's getting another walloping.
I mean,
Because she's definitely pissed at the fact that she killed someone that was innocent. It's one thing to kill a guard or whatever. It's another to do what she did there.
Mm-hmm. No, Arista's definitely quite injured at this point. Bloodied condition, if you know that. All right. So everybody's cool where they're standing?
I suppose.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'm on the other side of this door, aren't I?
Wherever you want to be.
Did we actually wheel Dr. Bunsen into here, or is she still in the lobby of this floor?
I'm assuming you wheeled her with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We would have. I think she probably got off the gurney after we.
She has not.
I'm not sure she's not still strapped to the gurney.
Well, she's not strapped, but she hasn't gotten off the gurney because you haven't told her to. She's just going with your plan.
Okay.
She's being
Oh,
quite literal.
Oz is tending to gurney, making sure she doesn't get off.
Plan is such a strong word for what's happening.
All right.
In fact, technically, Oz is wielding the gurney, ready to shove it in case of emergency need to put Dr. Bunsen in someone's face.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it the emergency option is, hit Arista with the gurney?
How much damage does a gurney with a doctor on it do?
How much does Dr. Bunsen weigh?
3d8. Depends on how fast you are running.
Mm-hmm.
We are not calculating the speed of an airbound Nivix.
Why aren't you, though?
Mm-hmm.
Because we don't need to weaponize you into a cannon yet.
Listen, it only does bludgeoning damage first, and then it does fire damage if we have Nivix.
Is that carrying a coconut or not carrying a coconut?
No.
Coconut, you say. All right.
The lime and the coconut, that's okay.
So we are opening door.
I've never been more anxious in my entire life than this moment right now.
Okay. Hallway. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, did you know doors can be intense?
I never bought a tent with a door in it.
It's just not satisfying to slam a little flap.
All right. So yeah, the last door, which would be down the right side of the hall.
So that one?
Yep, that one.
Okay.
All right, and we are opening this door. All right. Open door, please. Thank you. All right. All right. You open the door, and there are two very familiar kirin sitting on beds. And they turn expecting doctors, but instead they see one of the last people they expected to see.
Mom, Dad! And she's just gonna run and just like tackle. tiny little kirin crying.
They start crying too. Oh, little Nebula. How are you here? What? Why are you here? Griffin, sir, really? What's going on? It looks like
Yeah, Smoke's just like, nope, not getting involved in this one.
You followed. You're already involved.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guard the outside. You do whatever you need to do.
Well, I guess if Arista's being, covered by Lethe, Nivix is just going to start checking other areas.
Okay. Yeah, Arista's behaving, just standing still. Nivix, you enter Dr. Bunsen's office, actually.
Okay. Just one of those checking to see if there's anyone here or any more bodies, really.
You can find a manifest, and all other patients have been removed, either moved to other labs or have been released.
And the phone's out taking pictures.
Okay.
Because it's one of those, I'm not touching that.
Icebreaker, you're looking at an experimental lab room on the other side of that door.
Yep.
You want to walk in?
Yep.
Okay.
But as might be obvious, eye patch off filming.
Right. All right. This room smells like they've Cloroxed the entire room. Floor, walls, ceiling. And even then, it can't quite disguise the scent of all the blood that must have been here.
Okay. Icebreaker is going to flip on the voice modulator and make that statement known. The room smells like bleach, but it's still not enough to hide the blood.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's going to back out and go to the next room.
Okay. Oz, you staying with Lethe?
I'm staying with Dr. Bunsen specifically.
Ah, okay.
Yep, and Lethe is just making sure that with this one, and it's just sort of, there's a very, very quiet and very, very heavy anger towards this.
Oz, you can tell Dr. Bunsen is trying to hide tears. She looks like she's like crying on the inside. And she looks very forlorn at Arista this entire time.
Dr. Bunsen gets a hug. Just straight hug.
Gross.
You give her a hug. Well, that's gonna force a check. Nope, she loses it. She's just openly crying at this point.
Oz is stroking her, helping the tears come out. His usual thing. I mean, circumstances aside, this is an upset lady. let her get it out while it's safe for this to happen.
She's a monster.
Even so.
Lethe, your empathic.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Your empathic ability can tell that Bunsen is seriously suffering from guilt right now.
Okay. And Arista is again very, very close-minded for things.
Close-minded, but you can tell that she's angry, but not at like you all. Just kind of just general, had a bad day kind of anger, and some pain because you did kick the wither shins out of her. But otherwise, trying to be calm.
Is zero empathy with the other doctor though. That's there. Like she doesn't have any remorse for that as well.
Nope, no remorse.
Okay, that's one of those things.
Mhm.
She's just pretty much waiting and providing Overwatch.
I was going to say, I was just checking. There is a grapple maneuver you could do.
So
She's not going to escalate it at the moment.
Technically, that is what Oz is doing. A hug is a grapple. A very specialized form of grapple.
Nebula, you do notice that your parents do have some scarring from several surgeries they've had. Your father has a cybernetic right eye. And your mother has a cybernetic right hind leg. Seems very similar to Stellar's condition when she was prisoner, so they seem to have undergone similar situations.
My God, the roboticization process has begun. She really is Sonic.
No. No. Also, Nivix
Right.
is checking the next office.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have cut the tension like that. I apologize.
it's all right.
Beautiful.
I think that was kind of needed, though.
Oh.
Oh gosh. I can't unsee it.
Nivix in this office, some other scientists who worked here, they were studying unicorns, trying to see how similar they are to kirin.
And his interest is piqued a bit.
Yeah, they tried, different things, trying to swap body parts and stuff, compare genetic materials. It doesn't end well in any of these tests. Yeah.
He's recording the information, but if Lethe can feel his emotions, he is very close to having Nebby walk into the office.
No, she's
He's
having
just
bonding
barely out
moments
of range.
Just barely. All right.
Because one of his things is, biology and,
Mhm.
how can we improve ourselves?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
he has ethics.
Yeah. This is if you didn't have the ethics part.
Oh,
Yeah.
honey, wait until I open the other can of worms that is my character. Anyway. I think after the gross sobbing
Mhm.
period, maybe 10 minutes straight. Because hello, small child who's believed her parents dead for a while and now they're here.
Nivix is actually going to start walking that way just as a checkup on you guys.
Okay.
I think one of the first questions she asks is anyone else here?
And your parents will say no. Everyone else has been moved. Don't know where. Just we were going to be the last ones that were going to get moved. In fact, today. So your timing could not have been better.
Amazing.
Yeah. Great. Icebreaker. You look into the next room.
Mm-hmm.
This looks like it was set up for recovery for somebody who's had cybernetic surgery. A lot of cybernetic surgery.
Okay.
You can see that there are 2 ripped off cybernetic legs lying on the floor. There are some bullet holes in the back wall by the bed. And there's some blood stain on the bed itself. You're thinking this did not end well.
How fresh is the blood?
It's, you would say, a few days old.
Okay.
But for some reason, they didn't clean up the cybernetic limbs, just left both of them lying there. And although they look like they were torn off, they're still decent condition. You might be able to get some money off it if you're inclined.
Well, it's something for us to tinker with at the base.
I guess I think take it not as a money-making opportunity, but as a chance to learn more about the kind of stuff that Shirowase was doing. So yes, I will take those 2 legs.
Sure.
And then move on to the next room.
Okay.
I guess Icebreaker doesn't have, med scanner to see what creatures shed the blood.
Offhand, no.
No.
Okay, that'll be a thing to do in a little bit for Nivix, I guess.
Well, I'll pass this information along in a little bit.
Nebula's not on open comms, is she?
I don't believe so.
Okay, so Oz would not have overheard what just happened over there.
No, she's talking to her parents.
Right, okay, just making sure.
All right. Nivix, when you get to that position, on the other side of the hall from the double doors, they open up and several soldiers come barging in.
If Oz had heard the comment, he would have been asking, when are the movers arriving?
Yeah, that was my thought as well. And at this point, Nivix is going to go on the comms contact.
You see 4 soldiers and 2 robot soldiers. They arrive, they have assault rifles. One of the soldiers holds up a device on their wrist, pushes a button, and a hologram appears of some, looks like a big hotshot pony in a suit. For those of you who last had a joyride in Lance's Dreams, you remember that guy in a suit comment that Xencarn made?
Mm-hmm.
That's the guy in the suit.
Oh.
Oh, so this is the Shirowase guy that founded the whole thing.
The guy in the suit kind of looks. All right, I see that there is some theft of property going on over here. I'm going to have to ask you all to put down your weapons and back away.
I have a plan.
You have a plan.
I have a plan.
You're staring down soldiers with guns and grenades, and you have a plan, okay?
How much of what was said in the room did I overhear?
In the room with Nebby?
Yeah.
You could hear it all.
Sob it.
Close enough, yeah.
Okay, so I would have heard that they were getting moved, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. So Smoke's gonna move forward. Still, dressed in full heavy armor, equipment, all of that. And he's gonna say, there's no theft happening here. I'm just here to guard the prisoners for transport. I'm assuming you're here to pick them up?
All right, let's see how you bluff your way through this one.
I'm just gonna roll a 3 and let them roll like crap again. What am I rolling? Bluff?
Bluff.
I was gonna say, are you pulling the oh hell, I forget the name of the player, but the Grand Line 3.5. put the dice down with the one facing up.
Apparently, yes. Apparently, yes.
Okay.
Would have been funny.
It would have.
God, if I'd rolled a 20 on that, I think that would have just gone so much worse, honestly.
The guy in the suit just adjusts his tie. No, I don't think that's what you're here for. And I'm not sure how you got up here, but I'm going to have my men detain you for now, and I will come downstairs and talk to you personally when I'm done with my meeting.
And this is, of course, being relayed over comms, like Nivix's comm to the others.
Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, yeah, spot.
Can I not? I can't roll crap, apparently.
I don't even know if my comm is on. Oh my shit!
I have a feeling that the thing is...
Would I have a... How long was the drive?
Thank you!
How long was the drive here for things?
The drive was probably like 30 minutes.
Okay, so I would have had time to refresh then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
so...
Oz is just saying, back here, now, don't stop to engage. That's probably all he has time to say before our first round.
Are my comms even on?
Apparently, me and Lethe just like acting on the same initiative order this session.
Well, given my dice roll so
Second
far
time
have
this has
been
happened.
less than stellar. Well,
I was going to say, was there enough time for me to recharge?
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I
Okay.
was asking for, so yep.
I meant while we were in the building.
Or like recharge your batteries on your gun or something?
Oh, no. Not the gun batteries.
Okay. You might have to...
His throat.
Oh!
Yeah. It's the full 10 minute. It's a short rest recharge
I
on
think
the
you can
gland.
also use a resolve point to recharge it instantly.
Okay, yeah. I'm spending a resolve point. I don't know how to do that.
On your character sheet, the main page.
Currently 5 looks like. Yep.
Okay, you're charged. All right. All right, let's get going. Nivix, you are first somehow. And I see why you wanted to recharge, because...
He is taking a parting shot effectively.
Everybody's in fireball formation.
He's preparing to go out, but I'd have to double check the range of the cone, but at least the drones and Pony 1 and maybe Pony 3 are within range. Because the other option is, if I couldn't charge it, I would have just used the SMG and just mag dumped. So, here we go.
Okay.
I will
So-
check the range just as confirmation.
Yep. That's not going to do it.
15-foot cone.
15.
Sorry, that was not intentional.
So we'll say the 2 robots and Soldier 1. I'll give you that.
Yep.
Do the-
Soldier 1 saved. Robot 2 didn't, which happens to be the one closest.
Yep. All right. So Robot 2 takes the full 13.
Yep.
Does electric damage do extra to the robot?
No. These are military grade. They are...
I figured.
They only take regular. And everybody else takes half of that, which is about 6. Soldier 1. All right. It's still good. All right. So that surprised them. Nebby.
Oh my god. Early initiative. What is this world? I'm also so far away from doing anything as usual. I think, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'd say
6.
Escort. You focus on escorting your parents out of this.
There is the only exit I know is literally past you. I don't know.
What
this
about the
floor.
one up north, the double door north?
I don't know where that leads. I can't confidently know where any of these doors lead.
Fair.
I beelined. I don't know where I'm going. I just know where I can go back to. Also, I'm a melee fighter. Fucking fight me. So, this is actually probably the safest thing to do.
Okay.
The first thing she's going to do is she's going to be like, just stay here. I'm going to be back. And then I'm using a dash. So half of mine is going to the door. And then she's going to like form her solar weapon in her mouth. And then I'm going to take the other half of the dash to get here because I like to be dramatic.
Okay.
And I also have a feeling that that hologram, if it wasn't turned off, the shock knocked it out.
Yeah, it did.
So basically the last thing he saw was a pissed off unicorn opening his mouth.
He's sitting there in his meeting, and the other people in the meeting are like, "Is something wrong?" It's like, apparently there will be.
How do I even spell it? Shit.
Okay, Corona will just stay in the room. Icebreaker.
I would like to continue my examination, but quicker.
Of course.
Of course.
So,
There you go.
yep.
This one is empty and actually clean for once.
Okay. So that's a quick look, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's exactly enough space between where I am and this other room to check it out as well, I think, if I'm
Okay.
just doing a very quick scan.
Sure you can. This one's set up differently. This one
Mhm.
has a auto dock surgical system for installing cybernetics.
Okay.
And it is currently in standby mode. It's not doing anything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I guess that's my turn.
Yeah. Smirk.
Sweet. So here we go.
So
5,
the
10,
griffin
15,
with
20.
soldier levels. Go fight the soldiers.
Yeah.
Right? Wow, what a shock.
Astounding. Who would have
Well,
thought?
that was Nivix earlier, but yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not close enough to breathe fire on them
No.
yet.
Yet.
Yes.
They do have grenades, though. Be careful. They're not afraid to throw them.
Yeah, your flaming pear over there.
I think
Yeah.
I hit.
I have fire resistance, my dude.
Wow. Okay, so Pony 4 is getting a chest full of damage. Well.
Oh, yeah. So Smirkfluff just casually walks down the hallway, pulls the laser rifle, and it's just 2 shots directly to the chest. Down.
Well. Somebody better call. Well, I guess he's already at the hospital, so let's take him downstairs.
They had the chance to believe my bullshit and end this peacefully, and they didn't take it.
They did not.
I guess with a look to O's and sort of a get her out of here for the doctor.
O's nods.
Arista
quickly.
turns to you, Lethe, and mentions there is a helicopter on the roof you can take.
You get that going, and she'll look to O's with that.
Let's get out of here first. Getting the
Okay.
helicopter going won't take long.
Okay,
I was going to say, is
two,
Arista going to work with us?
6,
Because
7,
I have a
8,
feeling
9, 10.
that the soldiers would put a cap in her.
See, it's
Very likely, yes.
so yeah. I'm trying to
Arista
do
is
1,
just a
2,
must target.
3. As I said, 7. Okay, that's 15. 30. That's another. I can do. Whoop. Yeah, she's just sort of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, making a mad run down this
Okay.
way with a double move. So trusting O's to get the doctor out.
Okay. Arista kind of looks at you, O's, and it's like, you want me to stand here? Or you want me to help your friends?
Why don't you come with me, because they're more of a threat to you than you are a threat to them.
Okay. Walks up, looks at Dr. Bunsen, and says, "Hello, doctor." And that just, yeah. All right. Robot time. All right. Number 1. Just kind of walks up to you, Nivix. And the robot just goes for a slam. And that will hit. For barely any bludgeoning damage. Basically just shoves you into the door. You will put down your weapon. You have 15 seconds to comply. Okay, Robot 2 going for the dangerous Smirkfluff. Laser rifle time. Never mind.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
It's almost like I invested in armor. What a shock.
Oh, yeah. All right, so 1. All right, going to try to use the couch for some kind of cover. Not really. Doing well there. Number 2, definitely getting around the corner. Number 3, taking the corner. And yeah, they set up. Okay, O's.
Back to the security station, pronto, wheeling the gurney. The
Okay.
cameras may be off, but what else does O's have there? And can O's see to other floors?
Nope, security system here is completely down, so you can't even see the other floors, let alone this one.
Do I have a map of the place, at least?
Yeah, you can get a basic map of the place. This area that they're fighting in is basically like a big donut area.
Okay, I lock off the doors behind and to the sides of where they're fighting, not the leaving alone and open the path for my friends to get back here.
Okay.
Just in case they have any reinforcements that this will lock off.
All right, good enough.
He's hacking blind, but this is what he can do quickly.
Mm-hmm.
He also checks the status of the elevators to see which ones are in motion and which ones may be coming this way.
Okay. Do you want to roll your computer check to see how well you can stave off reinforcements?
Sure.
Very well. Oh, nice. Okay. So there won't be any kind of automated lockdown system after the gunfire been going off.
I suppose there's no internal turrets or other security weapons.
No. No, it is all done by hoof.
All right. In that case, Oz is mostly just holding the door, holding open an exit for his friends to get here when they decide to get here, and being able to give warning if any more bad guys show up.
Okay.
He also directs Arista to be ready in case the elevator does open and any unfriendlies come in.
Okay. Arista stands by the elevator, and her right hoof opens up, being that it's actually cybernetic, but it looks like it's one of those advanced models that's covered in a mod that makes it look biological, and unfolds a whip, a cybernetic whip, and just stands guard by the elevator.
And then to Dr. Bunsen, just, okay, you're still in shock. Calm down a bit, because we're going to need to get out of here quickly once my friends get here. You have a moment. Take some deep breaths.
Those are good deep breaths. She's calming down. All right. So Dr. Bunsen's calmed down. Nivix. The robot asks you to drop your weapon.
No, he said put it down.
Or put it down. You have 15 seconds.
And I'll put it
You
down.
have 15 seconds to comply.
Exactly.
You have 10 seconds.
Into his face.
Oh my!
That means he got 2 rounds before he actually makes actually does anything.
Oh my! Okay, you blow the drone's a hole right through the drone's head.
And this is with the Needler S-Talk, and it's just, it's floating, and just as it blows up, he just turns towards Pony 1, and it's the, oh shit, face.
Wow. Okay. So robot number 1 is blue screened. So
The other is one of those, if I had, like stronger telekinetics, I might try just ripping the head off. But in this case, it's, I don't think I can do a second attack, so.
no. All right, Nebula.
Intimidate check?
You have a. I think the guard, the soldier's already fairly intimidated after one of them went down from the griffin.
Yeah, and I'm tempted just to
1,
try rolling
2,
it. I get a
3,
+1.
4, 5, 6.
Well, 1 hit. Well, that's all you needed.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
very.
think someone said something about, "Do you want to leave me one for you?"
Yeah, there you go. There's your 1.
Yeah, you try and get to the others behind the wall. Sure, sir. Sure, I'll leave you one.
Okay. So yeah, that robot goes down without even a word. Icebreaker.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, quickly check out that section of the hall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's go ahead and bust that open, and that's a back way out for everyone else. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get at them.
Yeah.
That'll be my turn. Just dashing.
All right. Yay. Okay. Oh well, whatever. Okay. That didn't work. All right. So now we know that this room is a donut. So Smirkfluff. The guy using the couch has like no benefit really. He was just caught in that hole.
15, 20. Yeah, let's just.
Number 3 does have cover. So
I was going to say, I just checked. I can hit Pony 1 from where I'm standing next turn thanks to Ponykinesis.
that's true.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna kill them because they're there and I can like actually hit them and see them. Well, hopefully I can hit them. Otherwise, Avis is gonna make fun of me.
I'll make fun of you regardless.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Hey, you get 1 hit.
Wow, that was terrible.
Still, it's a hit.
It's a hit.
Excuse me.
That's it for me.
All right, Lethe. You can sense that there is a fight going on down there.
Oh boy, I can hear the fact that the gunfire seems to be sort of dwindling, and the kind of gunfire that she knows. So,
On the plus side, you're not
nothing in
picking
either
up
of these
cannon.
rooms.
And it's one of those, you can also just sort of hear the, just rage that
And I
Nivix is
could
feeling right now.
Probably see at least sights of these two right here, so it's at least a little bit. I can tell they're advancing, so they're probably in good straits.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the door and make sure there's no one coming down here, or if this leads elsewhere. Real
That
quick.
goes back out to the main area. That was the. No, actually, that goes into a specific office, which I don't have on the map, but it's basically the head scientist in charge of this entire floor. That office.
And that would have been one of the ones that was locked, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so this door is locked then.
it is locked.
Okay, seeing it's locked or whatever, she's going to make her way back then. And
Okay.
so with them and got it in hand, so that's 40, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, because she's making her way on out. So nothing that she sees in either of these little places that might be of interest
No,
for the
it's not.
offices.
No, you'd have to actually do a good search through them to find anything.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. With the shooting, not enough time. That's fair enough.
All right. Arista standing guard. All right, soldier 1, unhappy. Hit a griffin. Never mind. This griffin is invincible. It's a Terminator.
Damn right.
All right, well, 5, 10, 20,
Griffin.
25, 30. Yeah, somebody else go get shot.
Oh, thank you for putting them in just such a lovely fireball supernova range. Ah, you ruined it.
All right, going in. Number 2 will take a shot. Oh my god, nobody can hit a griffin today.
I love how they're just hitting the griffin and they're just ignoring me. I'm like right there.
Well, look at it this way. We're being a bit family friendly.
I mean,
They're not getting the bird.
I will literally destroy all of them.
I mean, we can target you, sure. I still got one more soldier.
Does he target Nebula?
No.
No,
No, he targets Nebula.
he can't even hit a child.
Oh man.
Oz is checking out the elevator security clearance to see if there's any special badge clearance required to get to the roof, and if so, what that clearance is, and can he forge a badge quickly before his friends get back here.
Okay, there is a clearance you need. However, Dr. Bunsen's badge will do it.
So no check required.
No check required.
Okay, then it's just his action to look that up.
Yep. The elevator gets called up to the 8th floor. However, Arista will put a hoof into the door to hold it open so that it can't get called.
Okay.
All right. So, time to boogie.
Mom, where are you going?
They're taking this point to start running.
Mom.
I'm sorry. Be Cortisol. That is great. The cyber goose. You have learned well, Smirkfluff. Go forth and so terror my apprentice.
Dr. Bunsen just waiting on Oz to say something. Nivix. Nivix, are you on mute?
I was counting and debating.
Oh, sorry. Okay. I just had to make that check. It's a wonderful day in Seattle, and you are a terrible cyberburb. Untitled Griffin game.
I guess I'll target Pony too.
Okay. Oh, you get one hit.
Yeah. And this is with the happy juice, so.
Oh, okay. Well, he makes that, but he still takes encumbered.
Yep.
What does encumbered do again?
Minus is to hit, and they also move at like half speed, I believe.
Oh. Do I want to risk things?
All right. Nebula.
Get big or go home.
Listen, if this doesn't work, it's my entire action.
Hold up. Aren't we supposed to go big and go home?
Let's see.
I mean, sure, if you miss, it's your entire action, but if you hit, it's also your entire action.
This is 100% true. Where is that page that I have my save on? All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay,
5.
so here we go.
We are photon
Encumbered.
3. I need them both to make reflex saves.
Encumbered is reduces speed by 10, maximum dex to your armor class is max of +2, and -5 penalty to strengthen dex checks.
Ah, okay. Okay, so I see an 8 and a 20 total.
Well, one fail, which is wonderful.
That's the Pony 2. So
Yep.
if you're, and I just have this, I have an image for it. If
Let's see. So it's
Well-
1d6 plus 1d6 per Solarian level. So that's 4.
okay, I was going to say, what exactly is your attack?
She goes Nova.
I'm
was
literally
gonna
going
say-
supernova on these asses.
I'm gonna say if you're
Um,
sending Pony 2 flying, it's basically gonna meet a hoof. You know, it's not gonna impact Nivix. Nivix is gonna intercept with a hoof.
So Pony 2 takes 13, and then Pony 3 takes half of that. However you want to make that. As Nebula literally goes supernova.
Yes, boom. Yeah, 2 just goes airborne for a moment. And yeah, does not land in a happy way. Okay. Well. So that was a thing.
I was gonna say if we get someone with a strength bonus, who wants to be Bane?
You have a mini Bane right there.
That is
The
true.
sad thing is I need to up my charisma because that's my spellcasting DC.
Icebreaker, you are facilitating a breakout.
Yes. So they're on their way, correct?
Yeah, they are running the way you came to get to the exit.
All right. So they can we safely say that I told them where to go specifically?
Yeah.
Like just that I told them down the hall, it's the only door on the left.
Sure.
Okay. I am assuming that everyone is still there at the door, so I'm going to continue doing my damn job and check out the next room.
Oh my
Okay.
I love you.
And Oz did
And
leave this unlocked.
Well, I was going to say the other thing could be, you know, Icebreaker moves forward, ducks as the body of Pony 2 goes flying overhead. If we want
Also-
to have it go flung.
Also a possibility, but I'm doing my best not to look at you all. Because
Oh,
we
yeah, 'cause
don't.
you're recording.
Yes.
And Nivix is still in doctor gear, so
Mm-hmm. Anything special about this room?
There is a medical chart still on the door for this one.
Okay.
It says patient name, false dawn, condition unknown, status escaped lab.
All right. Patient name, false dawn. Sorry, status escape lab. And what was the other thing?
That was it. Just name, false dawn, status escaped lab.
Okay. Cool. Got that recorded, so I don't need to like take it physically, but there's nothing else special about the room itself.
Looks like this was a kirin, and looks like they got some experimental bioware implanted in them.
Okay. Escape lab, experimental bioware, and I believe I still can just use a dash action to get to the other door, correct?
Yep.
All right, doing it.
Cause of death, exploding Philly. Yeah.
I mean, that's literally my entire character.
yeah, as the filly who happens to have the highest body count. Of the
I
party.
do.
You do. Yeah.
Actual body count.
This one is clean and empty.
Okay. That's my full turn.
Okay.
You have a higher body count than Smirk does?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm calling bull.
And watch the stuff and count. I'll wait.
In game, I think, but I think we also have to consider the fact that Smirk had a long career as a merc before this.
In game, I'm counting. Actually, no, because I exploded a lab. Get on my level.
Okay.
Yeah, this could take a while.
Yeah, the elf and the dwarf are counting their body counts.
Does this bug count?
Oh,
no, goddamn it.
That's smaller.
I can see Smirkfluff.
Oh my
considering
god, are you
lab.
serious?
Oh.
What I'm gonna my next turn, just as a note, I'm gonna try a charge action and just flying kick.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hilarious either way. If I miss, it'll be hilarious. If I hit, well, boot to the head.
I love that video.
I can't believe that miss.
Dang.
That's disgusting.
I bet Lethe is just feeling the what the hell? Coming out of Smirkfluff.
Oh, wait, yeah, she's 1, 2, 3.
Shame, capital SHAME.
Yeah. She's basically going to sort of head this way, and sort of, if anyone's making their way back quickly, there to help with the door and the security as well. So she's like, they've got it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Arista just chilling, keeping the elevator from going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Soldier 1.
Come on, I'm waiting. Come at me, bro.
Runs up, shoots twice, crits both.
He's scared of a feeling. Let's go. Let's go.
You know what? Okay, that makes it. We'll still shoot. Oh, that's a hit. Well, yeah, that's a hit. Wings Nebula in the shoulder.
He's just not used to aiming so far down.
I have the highest HP.
Yeah. We have a mini tank, quite literally.
Mm-hmm. All right. 5-foot step. What is this party even?
What is?
They have a chance to surrender.
No.
No, they don't.
No.
I'm in melee. They don't.
How many elevators are there servicing this? Just the one, or are there at least two?
This is the one freight elevator. In another part on this floor, which you haven't gotten to, there is 2 regular elevators. I mean, you could force the elevators into lockdown mode, and so that forces people to use stairs because they're both going down toward the first floor right now.
Leave them be for the moment.
Okay.
But prepare to lock them down before they can reach here.
Oakley dokley. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 6. I'll just move you two. Just put you all in the same. You're not going anywhere. Other than that direction. Bunsen getting anxious. Nivix.
Okay. This is going to be a charge action. Let's see if I can actually pull this off. And if possible, it's going to be, just charge into the wall slam.
Oh. Going for style points.
Yeah, at this point, the head's down and the horn is out.
He's getting the business end.
Oh god, if you hit the wall, that's gonna hurt like mother.
So he's traveling at least to here, and it says 1 melee attack at a -2. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Magical horn is attack, so.
Yep. Roll.
Alright, I was just trying to find the thing, so this is at a -2.
Yeah.
So I just have to roll a flat strength.
Oh!
Nice!
I think it hits.
Roll damage.
That mayor had a family.
Aww.
That's perfectly fine, but I'm basically, horn down, charging, and just, full on, if possible, they're moving into the wall.
Sure, we'll do that. Would you like insult to injury since that was a crit?
Sure.
Okay, here's the insult to injury. Nebula, you want to take an attack of opportunity because they left your melee range?
Absolutely. I keep closing.
The really grim version in my head is that by the time it gets to the wall, Nivix is only pushing like half a body.
I see a hit. Well, it's most of a body, but yeah, he's unconscious.
Oh, damn it. I was actually kind of hoping to just, sword impacts inch from the throat. Surrender.
Please.
Is this one of those, can we make these hardened soldiers piss themselves in fear?
I
Yes.
don't know that they're hardened soldiers. These were kind of just more basic grunts. And you guys kind of make them grunt in painful ways.
I was going to say, at this point, Nivix is, turning towards Pony 1. Oh,
What were you saying to Pony 1 when you turn?
Make it fast.
Oh, I was just going to, intimidate check to see if Pony 1 would surrender, but Nebby decided, nope, you're getting a sword to the nads.
Well, that was fun.
Catharsis!
I heard you like death, so we brought you a lot of it.
I feel compelled as the party medic. Are any of the soldiers not fully dead?
Well, they're not dead. But they are definitely all unconscious from wounds. All right.
Well, I'm going to make sure they don't bleed out before we leave, just as a, that much of a courtesy.
Fair enough. All right, you do so. And
of course, we loot their weapons.
Okay.
Because we're not going to leave them with their guns if they're willing to do this sort of shit.
Gee, 4 military-grade assault rifles. What could possibly go wrong in the hands of players?
Absolutely nothing. We're honest, upstanding citizens.
Well, the
Also,
other thing...
How much damage does that do?
Also, the aim on those rifles seems to be a bit off, if we're being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was going to say, the other option is we just put them in a pile and Smirk just breathes on it.
Nah, I need my breath for stuff. Unless you mean the bodies, in which case I'm in.
No.
In the middle of this, Oz says, guys, we're going to have company. Get back here.
Yeah.
All right.
Zip zoom, find the rents.
Well, it'd probably be seeing Lethe and the others, so...
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, at this point, I'm assuming you all just kind of get up and go.
I think the only thing is Icebreaker had one more room to check.
Yep.
Oh, that's true.
2, technically.
Oh.
Oh, wait, that's the elevator.
You want to get the 100% completion for this game.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
All right. You open up that last room. And this one is clean. There doesn't seem to be anything in this one.
Okay. Is this door over here, is this emergency? Is this another elevator, or is this...
That goes to another section.
Once it was locked.
Yeah. But it goes to a section with regular elevators.
Okay. And it's currently locked.
Mm-hmm.
So the only door, there was only one door that actually had a name on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are both of this one you said, oops, hold on, trying to not grab
That
the
one's
map.
open, and these two small ones are left open for the moment.
This one's a bathroom, and what's this one?
That one's an office.
Okay.
It's an office, and behind it is it's a window, but it should be a door that goes back into the main area with everybody else.
Okay. Is it also locked?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Oz is trying to encourage his guys to his friends to get back to the main area instead of just going randomly all over the wing while soldiers are about to arrive.
All right. So, freight elevator. You can all pack in there. You will have to leave the gurney behind to do that, though.
Fine.
Should we actually all go up at the same time?
Well, my question was, do you want to take Bunsen and Arista with you?
At this point, Despite the
Yeah.
crap that she did, there's a lot that needs to be answered for, yes.
I mean, we could just shoot Bunsen and save ourselves the trouble.
You could.
Bunsen needs to be kidnapped again by us this time.
Damn it, we got to get in on this business.
Yeah, I was gonna say, all right, where's Nebby's bag? Stick it over Bunsen's head.
Get in the bag, Bunsen.
All right, we're going to be stopping at the 8th floor, but only long enough for the elevator to open and close, and then we're heading to the roof.
Are you sure?
But I want
Well,
to
that's
tank
the plan.
there.
We're just
Say
going to
that
get a
again?
helicopter.
Okay.
Helicopters are lame. I want a tank.
We'll probably be back here. Let's be honest. This is the place that has the military base where they have some of the soldiers from the group collective. We'll be back here. We'll be able to get a tank later, okay?
Actually,
Is that a promise?
real quick.
Is that a promise? Are you going to shake on that?
I'm pretty sure we will. So if we aren't, well then, more the fool am I.
Real quick point, just before we do this, if they've got a rocket facility, why wouldn't they have anti-air? What's stopping them from just blowing us out of the sky?
If we go back below over
we'd be
Seattle,
under
their
a certain
anti-air...
threshold.
Go ahead.
I was just thinking, like, under a certain threshold, because it'd be raining down bits and pieces. As the other fact is, we do have...
Actually, knowing that we took the helicopter, which they don't know just yet.
Yeah, they know somebody's shooting up the place. They don't know where you are. Because
but it's gonna be a little unsubtle, I would think, if after a whole bunch of shooting happens, a helicopter just does a what's the word I'm looking for?
Combat has been less than a minute, dude.
Yeah.
Is there a conveniently accessible large panel or piece of fabric enough to cover most of the elevator entrance?
Fabric to cover the elevator entrance? Yeah.
Yeah, so on the way up, Oz quickly puts it over the entrance so that anyone looking in can't see who's in the elevator.
But then we can't see outside the elevator.
That's fine. We're not
Also, I'm assuming-
leaving the elevator on the 8th floor.
I'm assuming Ragdoll killed the recording at this point.
For right now, yeah.
Okay. So elevator go up.
Yeah,
Elevator
because
get to 8th floor. Elevator opens up. You hear people on the other side.
Pushing roof button.
The doors close, and as the doors close, Smirk, you swear you heard Golden Deposit's voice say, "This has been one hell of a day, hasn't it?"
God damn it!
And elevator go to roof.
He knows.
Of course he fucking knows. Your life does not end.
I should have killed him, and I didn't, and now I regret it.
All right, peeking through the cloth, is there anyone on the roof, and is there a helicopter here?
Peeking through the cloth on the roof. Okay. It is... Why did I not write that down? Oh, well. Okay. There is just a helicopter here. A large one. It is a hospital. A UH-75 Shadowhawk, medium utility helicopter, fitted for medical use.
Oz tosses open the cloth and makes a bolt for the helicopter, hoping everybody's going to follow.
Yep. Make sure to also disable any rooftop camera from the exit as well, so we're not... There's no identifying things for any of us.
We can say Oz did that while he was waiting on everyone to show up, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I'll give that one to you. The two pilots in the helicopter see a stampede coming at you, and they start up the helicopter trying to get out the roof before you get here, but there's no way they can do this in time. It's just basically, come on. They try to close the door, and that's the best they can do. But you guys...
Yeah, even if they got the helicopter going, the lead is in the form of a Pegasus, who's moving in at speed.
You get to the helicopter, and unfortunately, them being just pilots for the paramedic, all they can really do is put their hooves up.
We'll
Because-
let you live if you give us emergency transport out of here. Dump us in some place where they won't follow. That's all we ask.
No.
Fuck that.
No.
Shoot them.
I mean, they're willing not to get shot.
Yeah, but helicopter though.
You do not tell the people who control your actual literal final destination that wherever is cool when they work on a military base.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Because that could be as much as like right down below with all the funny tanks and all. So it's like she'll look to the between the two of them, like not the people, but to the actual other people that can fly, that can pilot something. It's like either of you can handle this.
Yeah, I probably can.
Okay,
I
and
can.
she's just basically like she's gonna basically just sleeper hold each of them then.
Okay.
Just
Oz
very
takes
quiet.
his head and gets in the pilot seat.
I was gonna say sleeper
One,
hold, or do I pull out the patches?
Sleeper hold for the moment.
Do you,
You can
drop
ha-
them
you
off
can-
at the roof?
Yeah, again, no need them leaving more bodies.
Okay, so just drop one, drop two. Okay, they are unconscious on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And
Take any needed keys from them for the. I don't know if the vehicle would have any proper locking, like RFIDs or anything like that. So, anything key related, whatever gets tossed to the pilots. So,
the key's in the ignition and the engine is running.
okay. Again, wasn't sure if it had like biometrics or not. So,
Okay, I need a piloting check from whoever's piloting.
Okay, Smirk is co-piloting, I assume?
Well, whoever's co-piloting, roll to assist.
Sure. Sorry, I'm just gonna get my thing up.
And Nivix will actually give Corona and Galactic a med check once we're in the clear.
Okay. So it looks like you guys are doing well. Okay, so you guys take off. Oh, good grief. All right, as you guys start flying out, several soldiers get up to the roof using the stairs. For some reason, somebody was hogging the elevator. And, I mean, they open fire, and you can hear bullets hitting the fuselage. But you get away.
How far away are they?
Huh?
Yeah. How far away are they?
They
when they start opening?
I would say at least 200 feet. These were long shots.
I was going to say if it's I have chance to just put one shot back at them, but at this point it's doors are shut.
Yeah.
Yeah. As it was, I guess we're starting to leave and all. Lethe would probably take a moment and summon some matters of like little fire elementals to sort of fire back at them from on the roof itself.
Okay. You create fire elemental distraction. And yeah, that gets them into that fight with that. Oh my. So. All right. You guys managed to get away. You are flying through the air. You are in a helicopter. It'd be underneath you is a lot of tree line. I'll tell you that much. So, where are we going?
Well, first east because that's the fastest way off the base.
Okay, yeah. Obviously.
Very good music choice. Very good music choice.
And then Oz tries to think of where it would be safe. And he very quickly realizes he doesn't know any place. Please, where are we dropping this?
Ooh.
As a matter of point, the Fort Lewis area is mostly woods. There's not a lot of big towning around here. Maybe a few small like rural farms and subdivisions. So you're not going to find like an airport or anything here to land in. I'll tell you.
How much fuel do we have?
Xencarn, that's the attack music, not the escape music.
Who said anything about escaping? No. But yeah, how much fuel do we have?
You have enough fuel to get about halfway through either Tacoma or Puyallup before you run out and are forced down.
Where is Stellar?
Stellar lives in Tacoma, not too far from where you guys are.
I was going to say, send her a message that we could use a pickup and find a place to land.
Okay. Do you want to tell her how many people to pick up? Because she's good. Just...
Few, I think, is the.
I got it.
Okay. Because as I say, if she shows up in just a car, like an Uber or something, you guys going to need a few trips.
Does anyone have someone who can buy a helicopter that we can deliver to?
You want to hot this helicopter and sell it on the shadow market?
Why not? If we run out of fuel for it,
Yeah,
but we can always buy more fuel.
Well, but fastest to fence this helicopter fast.
I mean, if we have a helicopter, why would we give it up?
Because the military is going to come for this helicopter, and aviation fuel is rather trackable if you try to buy large quantities of it. This is not an asset that we can keep. It is an asset we can get some quick credits out of, though.
there's always someone foolish enough to buy something like this.
You know what? If you guys take some time during some downtime to go off to the shadow markets, you could probably find a buyer real quick. You just have to disable the tracking GPS and stuff off this helicopter and hide it somewhere.
Yeah, and that we can do in a rather heavily forested area.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of places you could try to just land it and just cover it up.
Okay,
Yeah, I may as well do that then.
If that's the plan that gets suggested to Oz with it and picks a convenient hiding place to land.
Yeah, because I know some of Leaf's contacts probably have a good place that would be able to fence something like this.
Fair enough. All right. You find a wooded place that you can ditch the helicopter. Not literally, I mean, just going down. Yeah. No. You land it. No problem. I'm not going to make you roll for that.
Okay, Oz secures the helicopter first thing so no one can just come by and take it without their okay.
All right. Stash it. Try to cover it up with as much foliage or whatever you can.
I can't
Also
spell
disabling the tracker.
What was that, Avis?
I can't spell helicopter
It's okay.
at all.
That's what Google's
It's in
for.
character.
No, it's because you keep saying about the who needs to read and write. Well, I'm not wrong there.
I can text. Texting is not writing. It's not.
Anyway,
Okay.
so presumably the good doctor comes by with a large car?
Well, let's see. Nebula, you said you were going to handle it?
Yeah, I sent a text to Seller. I got mom and dad need lift in a helicopter.
You get a shocked reply of, okay, should I just get a car over or?
Big car. Big. A lot of people. Whole group.
How many people?
Us, mom and dad.
I just half expected, Nebula to take a picture and send it.
No. Mom, dad, my group, Bitchy Alice, her spawn.
Okay, that'd be about 10. Sorry, just Bitchy Alice. Okay, so
Listen, it's Corona Borealis. She will not let her forget this now.
I'm changing that name. All right, so you guys kind of camp out a little bit because it takes a couple hours for Stellar to rent a vehicle and drive you all the way out there to Fort Lewis. And yeah, she shows up with renting like the biggest SUV she could find. So it'll be a little cramped, but it'll get you back.
How many of us have to ride outside?
Nobody.
So that's pretty nice then.
Yeah. Like I said, it's going to be cramped because you're going to be
I
like,
am small and sit on laps.
yeah, you can sit on mom's lap. Get all the
Yay.
hugs.
Yay!
Months and months of hugs to catch up on.
Oh, yes. Bless.
So, I mean, do you guys talk to the doctor or Arista while you're spending the 2 hours waiting for the pickup? Or do you just have them sit quietly?
Whichever is easier for them to either work with or to otherwise do, because, well, they were helpful regardless of.
Close for us to get them to talk to each other. I mean, this is a mom and daughter.
Arista chuckles. I'm not her daughter.
What are you to her then? Why does she care?
It's not that she cares. If she cared, she wouldn't make me look like her actual daughter. I'm just a cloned experiment.
Clones can be daughters.
This could be daughters. You know what? I'm still going to go look for my real mom, and as soon as you guys let me go, I'm off to do that.
What real mom do you have other than her? I thought you were her clone.
I may look like the clone of her daughter. However, there is a lot more to me than that, and I am not getting into it.
I thought you were her second cloned daughter.
Just no. My ultimate goal is to find where Shirawase stashed Patient Zero, find Patient Zero, release Patient Zero, and then get on with my life.
Bunsen? What is she?
Bunsen scratches her head a bit. She is half of her is a clone of my daughter. The other half is DNA I took from Patient Zero.
Okay, well, we've got some time. Can it be story time about Patient Zero, please?
Story time about Patient Zero. Well,
who is Patient Zero, and what information do the two of you have that can help us locate this Patient Zero? Because at this point, we are almost certainly going to be helping, whether you like it or not.
the doctor speaks. Patient Zero is some entity we found on the moon. Shirawase's space division found it digging up the moon for fusion fuel. And, bringing it to the biolab back down here on the planet side, we were shocked. Possible alien life form. Maybe we're not alone in the universe. This is amazing.
Geological life form.
It's something. It was mostly rock and fossilized, but somehow, still had lots of DNA that was still intact, and something of it was still alive through that. We found lots of interesting things about this creature. It's ancient, for one. We're not sure how it came to be on the moon. Project Unity was created because apparently this creature was also telepathic, and we were able to use its DNA to create bio-cybernetic devices to implant in people's head to take advantage of this telepathy.
Telepathic, you say?
Yeah.
Is it at all nightmare-oriented?
Well, some recipients of Project Unity have reported having nightmares, but we figured that's just because when you have a telepathic connection to other people that you've never had before, it may be just, because it's experimental, they don't know how to turn it off. They're hearing voices in their head that's just each other talking.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
The one thing out of character we don't have is a physical description, what it looks like, correct? If I'm remembering right.
It's some kind of It's been described as a rock creature, black rock, but you had never seen a picture of it yet.
So, bluntly, Lethe is going to ask: do either of you actually have laid physical eyes on this thing to describe it? We've seen rough words, very vague words. I'm asking for something a little more concrete.
Now, Arista has not seen it personally, but can hear it in her mind. The doctor, though, I've seen it many times. He's touched it once. She could kind of sketch it out a little bit if you really want.
He would, because like she's just sort of she looks between them like, and it's the echoes that thing has left behind. You have no idea what that thing is, and I worry that I have an inkling.
Oz is just shaking his head. No, no, no. Of course there can't. Of course the moon was us. Well, darn it!
Okay.
So,
Well, I said we'll be there a while, so they could probably, if they wanted to, take 10.
Arista, do you actually want to release that thing, or is that what it's just telling you to do?
I want to release it. That creature I consider my mother. My true parent.
Okay. And the life you plan on living after you're done with that, does it involve any pony else?
Just me and my mother. Okay, Dr. Bunsen actually went through her comlink and actually found a picture of it that she had. She thought she deleted it, but apparently she forgot. So she kind of pulls it up, shows it to you all. And you look at it, and it's really weird. What you see is a picture of some kind of large hangar. Dr. Bunsen's there. Dr. Shores is there. This looks like it was from several years ago. And they're both standing by this kind of monolithic-looking black rock. And you can see that looks like something kind of creature's been, I guess, frozen in it. And it looks like a changeling, but it's really unusually tall, and there are a lot of holes all over its body.
Lethe is going to take a moment and, given some of the insights.
That's the second one that I was saying.
Yeah, given some of the matters of, like, between history and some of the things like she's been in contact with the one mind and all, like she's going to try to see if she can picture or pierce something like this that might be in memory from her or just something from way back when. And of course I roll a 4.
Of course I roll a 2.
It's all right.
Try.
I heard a try.
Yeah, I gotta move multiple windows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to close a few myself.
Oh, my word!
I'm not a mystic character, so
It's all right.
Oh, but still, I just, the dice are just not having it.
It's not giving away the game yet. However, the 15 is enough that you, Lethe, get the sense that this thing, something tells you that releasing this thing would be a danger to the planet.
yeah. Don't release the pillar pony.
Leith just sort of looks and sort of has like, please tell me that this thing isn't out of that prison, please.
Well, it would be in one of the main labs right now, and I don't know what the condition is of it.
So
She's going to find a nice tree, and there's a solid thwack. As there's a lovely hoof print in it.
So everyone, about that promise to go back to the military base.
Yeah.
I think we got something that we need to return to the moon.
Wow.
And how many other launch bases do you know around here?
Well, in Seattle, not many others. And on that note, I think we will save it for the next session.
We might not be launching a mountain, but we are launching boulders.
I do have one last question that Icebreaker wants to ask Arista.
Sure.
So when it's just you and your mother at the end of the world, are you sure she's even going to want you?
Wham!
Oofa.
Arista doesn't know how to answer that.
I'm literally over the corner having bonding moment with my parents and y'all having the end of the world talk.
Nivix is, taking readings and, since we're in a calm moment, just making sure that the parents are healthy.
They are.
I mean, hey, if Nebby has successfully located her parents, her bio parents, Icebreaker was never interested in hers because they abandoned her. So I guess she's taking the reins on the. Are you sure your family is the family by blood is the one you want to accept?
And as a side note, also taking readings off of Arista and Bunsen.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave it there, and when we pick up, we have 2 parents reunited and 2 prisoners to continue interrogation. So you guys got a lot.
This is getting more FF7 by the day.
As long as it's not FF8.
At any rate, thank you for listening to our
that back.
Spudventures. If you like what you heard, you can find more at youtube.com/newbiespud or wherever you get your fine podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, etc. We aim to live stream these games every Sunday around 2 p.m. Pacific time at twitch.tv/newbiespud. If you want to keep up with this and other projects I'm doing, you can follow me on Twitter at newbiespud. And if you want to support my ability to produce more content like this, please consider supporting me at patreon.com/newbiespud. See you next time with a one-shot run by Space Jawa. See you then.
Bye-bye.
Adios.